Greetings and salutations, Johnny Maclock on Metal Plus. Okie dokie. Cheers, by the way. So, this is my review, I guess. That's one fucking ass straight. No, yeah, head's just wonky. This is my review of day one of Fortress Festival. If you're new to the channel, alright, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below and all the usual bollocks. Yeah, so as my last video was a preview of Fortress Festival in Scarborough, this is my review of day one. Ooh, pardon me. We'll have a quick bit of a review of it. I'll show some photos. If I was fucking well up with editing and shit, I'd edit photos in, but I can't be arsed, so I'll just show them on the phone. I'm going to show you what merch I picked up each day, so I'll do 2 days, day one, day two, and what merch I picked up those days, and then I'll do a video clip at the end of each for each band that I saw live, which was pretty much most of them. Obviously there was clashes and, you know, you got to do other bits and bobs, so. Yeah, it's the second year I've been to Fortress Festival, mostly black metal, 90% black metal. Last year was fucking awesome, went with Simon, Beady Dead Viking. This year Simon couldn't make it, but I was joined by the one and only Sean the Beast, which was awesome. Travelled up on the Friday night. On the Friday in the pub, managed to meet up, catch up with, it's a picture of me, Sean the Beast, and the guy in the middle is Glindak, Pavel Glindak from Eternal Lot, singer, wonderful UK death metal, death doom, yeah, death metal band, one of my favourite death metal singers. Met up with him, saw him last year as well. First met him at UK Death Fest a few years ago. Fucking legend, top bloke. So he was there, so that was cool. Friday night, went out, had a few beers, got pissed obviously. But that was good. Saw a guy in one of the pubs who I didn't see again then until the headliner on the second day, so there you go, something to start and the end. Anyway, right, so bands. First up on the main stage, start at 12 o'clock, was the band Nemorous. Now, I have got just a picture that I've got on my phone, a picture that I took of, that's them live. As I said, there's a video clip as well, which I'll put at the end. Yeah, very good. I'm pretty sure the UK, I could be wrong. Sort of traditional black metal, bit of atmosphere in there. Good shit. I enjoyed them. Then went got a bit of food, did a few bits and bobs, checked out some merch. So I missed Perennial Isolation. Next up on the main stage, it was the wonderful Aquilus from Australia. We got a close picture, there we go. How's that? Sharp that way. So it's like a woodland background on there, which is cool. We've got like a piano player and a fiddle player, that's fiddle stroke violin, very orchestral. It's cool to see someone playing piano and violin on the fucking stage, with interspersed with sort of, it's almost like a soundtrack, very fucking beautiful, haunting and all that sort of stuff, and then you get your black metal in there as well, mixed in, which is quite good. Nice screechy vocals as well and all that kind of thing, just fits well. Top band. Yeah, so they were really good. Really enjoyed Aquilus. Next up was the first of the two splits, because this year, last year in the theatre upstairs, they just had like in conversation interview things with, which this year they did on the second day, but the first day they had 3 bands doing like stripped down acoustic sets and stuff. So the first of them was Dark Her. Now Sean the Beast wanted to go and see Dark Her. Me on the other hand, I wanted to go and see Devastator in the Ocean Loom because I've heard good things about them. And they're more sort of black and thrash, really good, like Motorhead on speed sort of thing. They're really fast and thrashy and diffy, good shit. So I'd never seen them, so I wanted to check them out. So Beast fucked off to see his girly acoustic-y shit, and I went to see Devastator, who were fucking great. Let's have a look. Have we got a Devastator pic? Should have. There we go. This is the best one of them. That one. That's Devastator. I said I was on the barrier on the Ocean Loom, which was fucking great. Good shit. There you go. That was Devastator. I said a bit of black and thrash, always good. We've got the crowd going absolutely fucking rampacked in there, boiling hot. Next up to the main stage, I caught Spirit Possession. Who I don't know if you know them or not, but they're obviously, I fucking love the logo. Spirit Possession live. There's only fucking 2 of them. You've got a drummer and the guitar player who sings, and that's it. But fuck me, what a noise they make. Absolutely brilliant. Really good stuff. Really enjoyed them. They were, as I said, full on noisy and just I don't know. Fucking hell, for 2 people. Oh, suit you, sir. Really good shit. That was Spirit Possession. So we're talking, I don't know, about 4 o'clock-ish, half 4 then. Then it was a choice of Suldusk in the Ocean Loom, and up at the theatre was Ossie and the Jupiter. To be fair, me and Beast, and neither of us had heard anything by Ossie and the Jupiter, and if we had, we couldn't remember what they sounded like, so obviously they hadn't done a lot to us. So we both went over to the Ocean Loom to check out Suldusk, who were absolutely awesome. Only recently got into, and I've just got the latest album, which isn't very black metal-y. Live, totally different matter. They've got the female vocals and a violin again. I think Suldusk are Australian as well. Yeah, Spirit Possession are from the US. Suldusk, Australian, sort of neo-folk, bit of black metal in there. But they put on a really heavy set. Let's see if I can show you a picture of them. All of them. There we go, that one. That's really cool. See that properly? Probably not. Is it showing up? No, not there. Let's have a look. One with all the band. I'm sure I've got one with that one. No. That's probably the closest. No, you can't really see. Not any better. No, it's the fucking lighting. It's the white light doesn't do it. So. Is that any better? Yeah, it's a bit better with the red light in the background. So yeah, they've some heavier stuff on it, and apparently the first album is a lot heavier than the one that I've got, so I need to get hold of it. Worked really well in the Ocean Loom, really nice and heavy in places and quite beautiful, which was really good. Next up are the band that we're listening to in the background, great old ones. I showed this in the last video. It's 2025 release. Kadath, which is really good. So that's what's being played in the background. I didn't catch a lot of them, to be honest. You don't always get decent pictures. Green one better? Yeah, It's not a bad one. Maybe it's bad. Hooded and stuff. Yeah, really, as you can hear, it's a solid, atmospheric black metal. I think they're French, if I remember rightly. Great old ones, yeah, French. They're all Lovecraft-based stuff. So, look, is that a better picture? I don't know if you can see it now. It might be a slightly better picture. Anyway, but yeah, so that was really cool. Apologise for the less than professional. Not that I ever am anyway, but you know. Hopefully you haven't watched it before and you think, oh fucking hell, this stuff's always usually good. It's not. It's just me talking shit. Yeah, I really like the great old ones. Next up was another the splits. Not the banana splits, obviously. We had Selbst from Chile on the Ocean Room. I hadn't really heard anything by him, to be honest. I think they're sort of blasty black metal-y, so I hadn't heard a lot by him. Beast was off to the theatre to see Sylvaine. I thought it was like Norwegian, almost, and they, again, sort of neo-folky, sort of. And I thought, well, I'll check it out because I quite like the Norwegian stuff. I went to see, fucking hell, what they're called. I went to see somebody a while ago, fucking one of the Norwegian sort of chanty sort of things, who were really good, so I thought I'd check these out. They'll come to me, no doubt. Yeah, so I actually went to see Sylvaine. We got a Sylvaine pick. Yeah, I think, yeah. There you go. Sylvaine. Apparently we found out afterwards that you're not supposed to be taking photos in the theatre, but there you go. So that's over there. Guitar playing. And I took one of her. Have I got one without? No, I haven't got a picture of her without the guitar, but she did a couple in the start and the end, just a cappella, whatever you call it, fucking just a bit. They were just singing over the gorgeous soundtrack in the background. Surprisingly good. God, they don't last long, do they? Ah. That's me bin. I left in that one. Yeah, so Sylvaine was really good. Something different. Yeah. So caught them. Next up, one of the bands I've really been looking forward to. That was Ruim. Obviously, it's Blasphemer. It's his band, originally in Mayhem. He was with him for quite some time, playing guitar. So he's now guitar, sings vocals. Sings vocals? Yeah, is the vocalist. I think this is their debut album. It came out last year, year before, something like that. Yeah, this thing. Just fucking wonderful. What's it called? Black Loyal Spiritualism. Yeah, wonderful stuff. Really enjoyed this album. It's great. Like I said, I've been really looking forward to seeing them. Oh, I've got a fucking decent pick. I hope it shows up well. Oh, I took fucking shit tons of million pics. It's a good one with the whole like setup on the stage and all that. You see that? I think stuff doesn't show up well, does it? Maybe the backdrop and that. But I've got a decent one of the dude himself. There you go. Great pick. And it just shows green. No, you can see, aren't you? Oh, right, let's see if I turn this off. That's any better. So not on me. No, it doesn't matter, does it? Okay, that's off. No. Is it better with it on or off? Anyway. No, does it? So you can't see it. That's a good one. That's better. Yeah, that's a better pick, isn't it? So the lighting, the coloured light, you can't always see. It doesn't take decent photos, but that's a decent one of him. So Blasphemer was fucking awesome. Ruim were absolutely brilliant. On fire. That's quite cool. Good one. Which you can't see. Anyway, I took loads of pics. Got loads of videos, so I'll put one at the end and said I'll do them in the order when the bands that I saw. And they played, so that's cool. Yeah, so Ruim were fucking awesome. Now, knowing from last year, I know that the Ocean Room gets fucking packed as the evening goes on, and unless you get there quite a bit before the set starts, you're either not going to get near the front, not get a decent thing. Sometimes you can't even get in. I'm sure there was a band last week, I mean last year, that we couldn't even get in. You were queuing and queuing and queuing, and by the time half the set was gone, and so I know that'd be a fucking nightmare. So made the conscious decision to leave the end of the room set, so we left about 5-10 minutes before they finished, which is fucking gutting, but there you go. The sound was fucking awesome. Probably the best sound for the night in the main room, if I'm honest. The room sound was fucking blistering, absolutely crushing, wonderful stuff. Chef's kiss. Mwah. Beautiful. So yeah, the room were fucking great. So we left there a bit early to get to back to the Ocean Room, because headlining the Ocean Room were the awesome Akhlys. So yeah, managed to get there to see fucking Akhlys. Got there in time. So they've got screens at the side, so that's the Akhlys logo, which is sweet. Let's see if I got a picture. Nice to get on the barrier at the front and the right hand side, which is really cool. So the red background. Cool pick. They were up there with Ruim for me. I couldn't really decide which was the better. Akhlys, they were just fucking oppressive. Just a wall of depressive noise. They were really fucking cool, and as you can hear, they all got fucking masks on and shit. Just fucking brilliant, really good. As I said, there was a lot of people that said they just didn't make it, they couldn't get in there in time, and I was absolutely gutted for them because they were fucking brilliant. Got a couple of bits. That shows up a bit better, and the white light's not great, is it? But yeah, they were absolutely stunning. Yeah, that's not bad, is it? So yeah, it was really close. But they were fucking just... I don't know, the new album's an absolute beast. It was in my top 10 of the year. Rightly so. I remember me listening to it a lot more. What's it called? House of something. I can't remember. I've got it over there. Shall we have a look? Is it down here maybe? That is. What's it called? No, it's not that one. No. Smokes there. Yeah, that's it. How about that? This one. It's called House of the Black Geminus. Yeah. Beast of an album. Wonderful stuff. So yeah, that's going to be playing that a fucking hell lot. They were just fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So then back to the main hall. Just before we went back, we fucking came out of the Ocean Room. We're on like a balcony above looking over, so there's a picture of me and fucking Mr. Beast. Sean the Beast. Looking over at I don't know what they call it, like a courtyardy thing in the spa, which is cool. So main set, let's have a look. So I got some main stage 1349. It's quite a cool pick. There's your boys. So yeah, I haven't got a decent one of Frost. Because I stayed and watched all of Akhlys, I didn't get to see the start of 1349, and apparently Frost was out front and centre, fucking fire breathing and shit. But I didn't get to see that, so fortunately. But yeah, I put on a hell of a show. It's 1349. You get what you expect. It's good shit. Yeah, it's cool as well. Sometimes they show up, sometimes they don't. I don't know. I can't really focus. Get one of the backdrop, or did they get rid of them all? I'm trying to clear some of them out. That's quite cool. I'll just show that one off. Give me a sec. Bear with. Let's have a nose here. Fucking hell. There we go. 1349. No, that one. Yeah, that's cool. So, one of the backdrops was just quite smart, but yeah, so I managed to get down the front for them eventually. Missed the first 10-15 minutes of the set, which was most unfortunate. That was cool. Okay. Green backdrop loads of time, but yeah, they put on a good show. Wonderful stuff as expected. Yeah, the food was great there. Everything worked well. Didn't have any trouble. A lot of people complain about the sound. That'll teach me. Probably won't. Fucking fizzy lager shit. So yeah, I thought the sound was great. Most of the bands that I saw from where I was standing sounded good. Now whether if you needed to be, if you were in the middle, it didn't sound good, or don't know. But I thought the sound was good. I'll show you my merch. I didn't really get a lot. Picked up a tape, which is Selbst. I felt I didn't get to see him. I thought I should buy the tape. It's called Despondency Chord Progressions. J card. That's a French, Spanish. I mean, noisy shit. Like the cover. Yeah, picked that up. I then bought a CD for an album I just showed you. I bought the CD copy of the Ruim album. As you can see, it's signed. So it was worth picking up. They did have signed copies of the album, but I thought I fucking got it on vinyl already. I don't want another copy on vinyl. Even though I'm collector scum, so I thought CD signed, doing like 15 quid, so I thought that'll do me, and I'll probably listen to it on the CD on upstairs and downstairs, save me getting the vinyl out. So that's cool. I can listen to it in the background of one of my videos maybe. So yeah, picked that up, and as I said, I was suitably impressed by Ruim, so I got a shirt. There's the logo on it. There's a little sleeve thing with the sigilly thing, and most importantly, the back. Now I think these were limited only 50 copies, so it says Fortress, May 31st 2025, Scarborough, England. So yeah, they only did a limited none of the official Scarborough ones, official Fortress Festival ones. So I thought I couldn't. They sold out of when you got there, and we got there like 12 o'clock. All the Fortress t-shirts with all the bands on them had gone. So I thought at least this has got Fortress logo on it. It's got the date and the time and that. So, not the time. Can date on it and that. So I said Ruim were fucking awesome. So it's well chuffed to get this. I had to get it in a large because I usually take a medium, but the mediums were sold out. So by the time I got there to buy me merch, picked up a CD and thought, fucking hell, I better get in there. They had like larges and small sizes were gone, the bigger sizes were gone. I think there was large and an extra large there. So I thought, fuck it, I'll get in there and get a large, and it's well chuffed with it. So yeah, it's already had a wash, so I'll be able to wear that soon. So there you go. That's all I picked up on the Saturday. I'll put at the end of this like a minute clip for each of the bands that I saw and talked about. Then in part 2 for the Sunday, I will show what I picked up on the Sunday. I picked up more. I got like a long sleeve shirt, a couple of short sleeve shirts, I think 4 vinyl records. So yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that'll do me. I'll put with the clips at the end. It'll make it quite a long video anyway. I'll do another one in the next couple of days. It's Tuesday now. I said, well, I still remember what the fucking bands were like, although some of them obviously will stay in my memory for quite some time. But yeah, all in all, just fucking brilliant. Hell of a lineup. Lots of variation of different stuff. You know, everything from your Sylvaine up through like fucking Aquilus. You know, you've got 2-man of Spirit Possession, fucking Devastator's Black Thrash, classic black metal like you know, sort of fucking Ruim, and great old ones who sound great, as you can hear. Ruim and Akhlys were just off the scale. I'm glad I got to see the whole of Akhlys' set, because I know there's people out there that was queuing to get in, and they either didn't catch a set, couldn't get in, or they're up to capacity, because there's obviously the Ocean Room is smaller than the main stage, so I know you can get 1,500 in the main stage and only 500 in the Ocean Room or something like that, so you can't get everyone in. So luckily I didn't have any problems, because I knew from last year if you want to go up to the Ocean Room, you get there fucking early. And I said I managed to get on the barrier, either in the middle as I was for Devastator, or just down the side to get on there for the other bands. So yeah, enjoy the clips at the end. Like, comment, as I said, all the usual shit. Next video will be day 2. I'll try and put these in like a playlisty thing with last year's 2 reviews I did, and then preview for this year. Anyway, did we see? What day was it? No, that's on the Sunday, so I won't talk about it. Show finished, was wonderful. Walked back, and the Mackey's on the way back to the fucking hotel. All good. Yeah, more interesting things happened on the Sunday, shall we say? But yeah, it was still a fucking top day. Thanks to everyone. Thanks for Sean the Beast for putting up with me. Cool to see Pavel and a few other people that I met up with and said I like to me and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'll do the view. Next will be the view of the Sunday, second day. I'll see you then. Cheers. As I said, videos of all the bands will follow after this. See you in the next one. Laters.
Kill